Shiksha Hyderabad, Chairman DrTPS has covered millions of students and teachers across the globe, mostly traveling and reaching out to them. During the last 600 days during the COVID time, made daily interactions and posted over 1,000 videos on YouTube apart from many since last 10 years. It is a small effort to use the invitation from Hyun Soo Cho, Seoul, Korea with a few teen students who are intended to make use of mentoring by DrTPS for international interaction.
Hello everyone, nice to meet you. I'm Hyun Soo Cho from South Korea. See you soon!
The proposed first interaction hosted from Seoul is in 2021 November the first week. A few students volunteered to be part of this program. They are from the USA, Saudi Arabia, UAE, apart from different states of India. Most of these students are constantly following and attending DrTPS in his regular sessions. Many discussions including academic subjects are discussed triggered by a few of these students. A few also attended residential camps at Chennai, Naduval, Kannur, Kerala with DrTPS. Many of these teens made a small video of self-introduction and describing their body to trigger some discussion across. It is expected from the participants here to have a good interaction with other participants from Korea, Taiwan, Philippines, Malaysia, Saudi Arabia, Vietnam, Armenia, Indonesia, Slovakia, etc. Hope this is only a beginning and will have a good number of occasions to interact with many students across India and abroad too under this international mentorship with DrTPS, and will collaborate with the World Social Craft Foundation under Shiksha, Hyderabad, India.
Hi everyone, under the mentorship of DrTPS for the International Interaction Program, this is me Milka and I am from Kerala, which is known for its natural beauty and so-called God's own country, which lays in the southern part of India. I am a first year BBA LLB honors student. I have been under the mentorship of DrTPS for more than 2 years. Lessons from him is so priceless. For DrTPS, life is living in full enjoyment. And about the program, I'm so excited to be part of this international interaction program. We all know meeting new people, interacting with them, knowing their culture is so beneficial for our learning and unlearning process. So I hope this program will be super fantastic and I am eagerly waiting for this program. Thank you. Namaste. I'm so passionate about singing and my area of songs are folk songs. Here in Kerala, there are many types of folk songs. One among them is Vanji Pata. Vanji Pata is mainly sung during the boat race of Kerala. It shows the spirit of people who participate in the boat race. Vanji Pata can be sung in 2-3 ways. One of them is the Kuttanadan way, Kuttanadan style. So in the Kuttanadan style, the way of the costume is like this for girls and women. In the other 2 ways, it is Kerala Settumundu, which is the traditional wear of Kerala. So I am going to sing a song from Kuchelavartham Vanji Pata, which is written by Ramapurath Varya in Kuttanadan style. Before that, other than the boat race, the presentation of Vanji Pata is by a group of 10 people. One is a leader and other 9-member team. The leader says a line and the team repeats it. So I'm gonna sing both parts and it is going to be hard, but I'll try my level best to present it beautifully. So the song goes like this. Viශේෂ only just 2 lines of the song. There are more lines.
Under the mentorship of DrTPS for international interaction, this video is made by Rishika Rajivan Maruri. I'm studying in private international English school Abu Dhabi. I'm in grade 8 and I'm 13 years old. As the motto of my guru is learn in full enjoyment, learning with active involvement and fun always has positive effect on the motivational levels. The world has become a global village and globalization can't be global without reaching out to locals in every part of the world. International interaction offers numerous personal, academic and even professional advantages. Certainly it won't always be sunshine and rainbows, but you grow as a result of obstacles and challenges that you face. Interacting with individuals from all over the world develops one's intercultural communication skill. The ability is highly valued and well worth the effort. International interaction shares history, culture, and tradition of the participant's home country. Being in Abu Dhabi, we have close interaction with people around the world. Learning positive aspects of any culture is the best of understanding others and understanding ourselves too. Integration of international and intercultural dimensions to our world always boosts our learning and motivation levels. To complete the circle, becoming self-sufficient is a task in and of itself. Thank you. India is a multi-religious, multi-caste and multi-ethnic country, and the wide distribution of Indian diaspora in United Arab Emirates has given me great opportunities to boost my inner talents. I have an enthusiastic sentiment of attachment towards Indian culture. Indian culture is best depicted in dance forms and paintings, and I am fortunate enough to be trained in traditional dance forms like Bharatanatyam of Tamil Nadu, Mohiniyattam of Kerala, and Kuchipudi of Andhra Pradesh. I also do Wali, Pichwai and Patachitra paintings, and my interest for photography comes from within my heart and soul. I live an artful life.
membership of DrTPS for the international interaction. This video is made by Krishna from Round Rock, Texas in 8th grade for the purpose of the international program. Hi, my name is Durpat. I go to Hopewell Middle School in Texas and I'm in 8th grade. My parents are both from Nudville and I'm the grandson of Keishomash and Okemash. I think the international program is great because it allows me to talk to people that I wouldn't be able to talk to, and I can learn about other cultures and regions. One of my hobbies is playing the euphonium. It's a low brass instrument and I started playing 2 years ago. I like it because I can play a lot of different types of music. Here's one of the pieces that I'm learning right now.
Under the mentorship of DrTPS for International Interaction, this video is made. I'm Hridya from Kerala in India. I'm a 9th standard student in Kottakkal. After attending this class, I'm sure that my communication skill will be increased and also I could interact with different people from various parts of the earth. On behalf of this plan, I'm so interested to participate on this class. Thank you. Omanathingal Kidavo is one of the most popular Malayalam lullabies. It was written by Idayuman Thambi, who was an Indian Carnatic musician, music composer and a poet from Travancore Palace. He wrote this song on the birthday of Maharaja Swati Tirunal. He used to sing this song for the king to make him sleep. കിടാവോ നല്ല കോമളത്താമര പൂവോ പൂവിൽ നിറഞ്ഞ മധു പുത്തൻ പവിഴ കൊടിയോ ചേരു തത്തകൾ കുഞ്ചും മൊഴിയോ ചാഞ്ചാടിയാടും മയിലോ മൃദു പഞ്ചമം പാടും കുയിലോ കൃഷ്ണൻ ജനിച്ചോ പരിൽ ഇങ്ങനി വേഷം ധരിച്ചോ. പതാക, തൃപ്പതാക, അർദ്ധപതാക, കത്തരിമുഖ, മയൂര, അർദ്ധചന്ദ്ര, അരാള, ശുകതുണ്ടം, മുഷ്ടി, ശിഖരം, കപിത്വം, കടകാമുഖം, സൂചി, ചന്ദ്രകല, പത്മഘോഷ, സർപ്പശിരസ്, മൃഗശീർഷ, സിംഹമുഖ, ലാങ്കുലം, അളപത്മം, ചതുരം, ഭ്രമരം, ഹംസാസ്യം, ഹംസപക്ഷം, സംദംശം, മുകുളം, താമ്രചൂടം, ത്രിശൂലം.
Under the leadership of DrTPS for International Interaction, I, Jessica Kushwaha, is making this video to introduce myself. My name is Jessica Kushwaha. I belong to Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh. Currently, I am pursuing BA Honours from Delhi University, Lady Shri Ram College for Women. My parents are both business person. My father is a civil constructor, while my mother manages the business at home. I think international interaction is very important because, firstly, it helps us to understand and know cultures and people all around the world, improving our communication and leadership skills. Secondly, I think the common problems that all of us are facing today, including the pandemic, cultural climate crisis, energy crisis, and many more. This is a common problem, and I think solutions from all over the world should come together and form a common and holistic solution, which will only be possible with international interaction. So I think this is the major reason why I joined this, and I think it's very important for all of us to interact with each other, because that's the only way forward for a ecologically and sustainably balanced and developed country and the world. If I tell something about my hobby, I love to write. I think that's come first in my list because I find myself very comfortable and complete when I'm writing. I like to express myself through words, and I feel that words through writing can hit the heart directly, even more than speaking them verbally. And apart from that, I also like to read because I think a writer is incomplete without reading. I have read a lot of books, and I'm currently reading as well. I read non-fiction more than fiction because I find myself connecting to them more. Another thing that I like to do is gardening. I like to be around the plants that I have planted in my home. I like to take care of them, talk to them, and I feel that it's very important for us to be aware and concerned about the environment, and everything that we do starts with ourselves. Thank you.
Under the mentorship of Dr. TPS for the international interaction, this short video is made to introduce myself. I am Vishnu Prasad, hailing from Thrissur, Kerala, the southern state of India. As my father is working in Saudi Arabia, I have done my schooling in International Indian School, Dammam. Currently, I am studying engineering in electrical and electronics in National Institute of Technology, Trichy. I feel myself very lucky since I got the opportunity of attending 3 residential camps of Dr. T.P. Shashikumar sir. This is what changed me from one of the worst students in my class to a passionate, self-confident and an intense learner. Now my dream is to do a master's in one of the most prestigious and renowned universities like MIT. I believe that international exposure not only gives us new experience but also broadens our vision. It gives us an opportunity to look at different ways of approaching the same problem. This helps us understand the thought process behind the solutions, which is what an engineer actually requires. With the right thought process, I too can contribute to the development of new technologies. It is the technologies that we develop today which shapes the future. It makes the world a better place to live in. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to participate in this interaction. Hi everyone, I am Vishnu Prasad, hailing from Kerala, the southern state of India. As my father is working in Saudi Arabia, I have done my schooling in International Indian School, Dammam. Currently, I am studying engineering in electrical and electronics in National Institute of Technology, Trichy. As a college student, I would like to share some information which I hope will be of use to everyone. Until my 8th standard, I was so lazy with no vision. My parents put me in a residential camp of my mentor, Dr. T.P. Shashikumar. This has resulted in a drastic change in my attitudes. From an easygoing boy to an intense learner, learning new things has become a hobby and studies became a pleasure for me. It has also helped me to secure admission for my undergraduation in one of the best engineering colleges in India, National Institute of Technology, Trichy. I also would like to share with you all that I was a binge eater, especially junk food. From the residential camps of Dr. T.P. Shashikumar sir, I learned many good eating habits and chose healthy food. I've given up non-vegetarian food and now I am a total vegetarian. This has made me to become a fit and agile person. Before I used to play badminton just for fun, but due to my better physical fitness, I could perform well and even won a couple of local tournaments. My main hobby is reading, which helps me in knowing many things and keep updated with the developments. Thanks a lot for giving me an opportunity to share my views.
Namaste. Under the mentorship of DrTPS for international interaction, this video is made by Adira from Kerala, India. I had completed my graduation from Lady Sri Ram College for Women in New Delhi. I would like to talk about the importance of international interactions, especially among we, the students. But in fact, I think international exposure is really good for the growth of overall personality of an individual, whether he's an elder one or a younger one. There's a story of a small frog who had lived in a well, and he had considered the well as the whole world, and he was intolerant to others' ideas about the beautiful world outside the well. And a person who is not exposed to different people, to different traditions, to different cultures, are like the opinionated frog who had not known the beauty of the world. But in fact, international interactions or the exposure to global culture and diversities, etc., will help us to grow, since it's really an exposure to different behaviors, different behavioral patterns of different people, different cultures, traditions, customs, and different ideas, which will widen our heart as well as our head. And of course, it's gonna help oneself to grow beyond limits. And I'm really grateful for this wonderful opportunity, and thank you.
Namaste, I'm Adira from Kerala, India. I'm here to present before you a poem written by myself on my thoughts on mind, again through mind. My poem's title is Mind. Oh my dear mind, are you real? Are you real that you are not heap of thoughts? You are the finest and you are the coarse. You appear to me as generous, but you act barbarous. Whom am I uploading to? Whom am I blaming for if you are just a brain process? Whom am I attributing to if you are just a heap of thoughts? Oh my dear mind, are you real? Thank you.
Myself Abrami Vinay. I am hailing from Kottayam district of Kerala. I am presently 19 years old and I am pursuing my graduation second year in Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham, Coimbatore for BSc Honours Agriculture. I am the only child in my family. My father is doing business and my mother is a homemaker. And personally, I am a person who always try to take things in more positive manner. So, as a student, I believe international exposure is important because, first of all, it helps us to improve our language skills. Even though we know English, I believe when we interact with international persons, it will help us to improve our vocabulary, fluency, pronunciations, etc. so that we could easily or we could speak in English in a good manner. Also, in some situations, we could even study other languages like German, Spanish, Turkish, etc. etc. So as a whole, it will help us to improve our linguistic skills. Next, it will help us to improve our interaction skills. That is, when we speak to different persons, all of them are coming from different situations or different background. So we could prepare ourselves to know how to handle them or how to confront people coming from different situations, how to convey them the matter or the things that you want to convey. And the next is the greatest part, that is we will be able to gain knowledge. Knowledge means not only about the which I mentioned about, that is about the language and all. We could gain knowledge about their culture, their rules, their regulations, rules and regulations, systems, etc. etc. So some of them may be bad, some of them may be good. So if they are good, if we found that it is good and it will be good if we implement in our life, we could try to implement in our life to improve our livelihood or to improve our life. So that's the thing that I believe we could get from international exposure, and thus we could grow in a manner outside the book studies we usually do in our life.
The way that I spend my free time is doing some of the artworks like this. After my 12th, that is during this lockdown, I have completed these 3 books. That is the autobiography of Abdul Kalam Sir, Malala, and one of the novel by M.T. Vasudevan Nair, which is a famous writer in Malayalam. And presently, I am reading Mahabharata. Thank you.
Hi there, my name is Krishnendu, a student of grade 12, and my roots are from Kerala, a state on India's tropical Malabar coast, which is known for its palm-lined beaches and backwaters. Kerala, which is also known as the Jewel of South India, the Spice Garden of India, and God's own country. Today, under the mentorship of Dr. T.P. Shashikumar for the international interaction, this video is made with the purpose of sharing my thoughts on the importance of international exposure and what role it plays in an individual's growth. International exposure is very much important and it plays a vital role in an individual's growth. It will bring more experience in terms of new skills, language, cultural intelligence, and exceptional learning experience. And with newfound connections, you will learn to be culturally inclusive, more receptive to diverse views of the natives from different geographies, which will be critical if you plan to pursue an international career. The exposure to the ethnicity to different cultures will give you more deeper insights, creating awareness about cultural preferences. You will have a better opportunity to develop your soft skills like communication, leadership, teamwork, decision making, and many more. And being to a new country can be a whole new experience that will enhance your spatial awareness. The international exposure can bring a new perspective that would trigger new passion and would give you a renewed outlook towards life. Your overseas experience can inspire such deep interest that can either shape or change your career perspective. Lastly, it is also an undeniable fact that this exposure will enable you to be more confident in yourself and to be independent. You'll get better at your communication skills and have the ability to make decisions that are best for you. Thank you. Rhythm is the center of humanity. One who knows the rhythm knows the world. The tranquility each music creates is ineffable. It sees not only our ears, but hearts across the boundaries of nations, cultures, languages, and all existing formalities. A hobby to pinpoint my music is a social outlet to dilute our stress and recharge ourselves with positive tomorrow. This serenity develops an aura of socialization and new outlook. Music therapy can rehabilitate a person from their countdown. We simply try to know ourselves and we take a valid break and resume. A sound mind and a sound body can be an effort miracle just from 7 notes or swaras. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni. A bless of mellow. It bonds all viewers as one as we are now. I love the folk songs of Kerala, the traditional songs, which are really mellifluous and ear-soothing. This song which I am going to sing is related to the grand festivals that takes place in the temples of Kerala. The song goes like this. Mandarakavile Velapuram Kanan Yendada Kunyane Namakkum Pogende Mandarakavile Velapuram Kanan Yendada Kunyane Namakkum Pogende Magarakkoithu Kazhinje Manam Theliഞ്ഞാലേ മന്ദാരക്കാവിലെ പൂരം കൊടിയേറും മന്ദാരക്കാവിലെ വേലപ്പുറം കാണാൻ എന്തട കുഞ്ഞാനേ നമുക്കും പോകേണ്ടേ പൂന്തക്കുറുത്തോല അടിക്കടിക്കണണ്ടേ കാവിലെ മാദേവേ ഞങ്ങളെ കാത്തോളൂ മന്ദാരക്കാവിലെ വേലപ്പുറം കാണാൻ എന്തട കുഞ്ഞാനേ നമ്മക്കും പോകേണ്ടേ നമ്മക്കും പോകേണ്ടേ നമ്മക്കും പോകേണ്ടേ മന്ദാരക്കാവിലെ വേലപ്പുറം കാണാൻ എന്തട കുഞ്ഞാനേ നമ്മക്കും പോകേണ്ടേ. Thank you.
Namaste. Under the mentorship of DrTPS for international interaction, this video is made by Kanishk, staying in Hyderabad, India, studying in class 7 for interacting globally, so that I will make new friends and in this pandemic situation virtually. Mainly, I feel by interacting globally, I will get new ideas to create stories and I will no longer be a frog in the well but be a bird flying around the world. My hobbies are collecting empty bottles, making eco bricks, creating stories and cycling. Mainly I like to create stories. Like when I see a character in Transformers animated series, I'll imagine putting that particular character in a different background and create a new story. Collecting empty bottles, you might wonder why. We have learnt a well-known rhyme in our kindergarten. Bits of paper, lying on the floor, makes the place untidy, Pick them up and throw where? This is what I do. Collect all the trash and fill the empty bottle. Now you might be wondering, what is an eco brick? An eco brick is made from unrecyclable plastic. It is created by filling a plastic bottle with clean dry plastic until it is packed tightly and can be used as a building block. Thank you. Dhanyavad.
Under the mentorship of DrTPS for the international interaction, this video is made by Nandana K, student of 12th standard from Panur, Kannur district, Kerala, India. This video is for the purpose of understanding the value of hobbies. I love interacting with learned people. Since there is no opportunity to go to school and also to meet friends, only option available is to interact with parents or active in the social media, which is causing depression, anxiety, loneliness. I find it very happy when I interact with learned, experienced, and successful personalities who give us valuable guidance about the future from their experiences, keeping in mind of the values-based life. Thank you.
Under the mentorship of DrTPS, this video is presented by Anjali Parmar for international interaction. I study in Sacred Heart School, Moga, Punjab in 9th class. I want to participate in this international interaction because I take it my prime privilege to interact with such an experienced, learned and eminent personality like Dr. TPS. Along with Dr. TPS, I will also be able to interact with my counterparts from different corners of the world and learn many new things from them. This platform is too prestigious for me to miss. Thank you. Having healthy habits are important to living a well-balanced life, and we know how healthy physically and mentally that dance can be. Dance lessons teach us fitness coordination. It also helps in developing and improving social relationships. It is helpful in developing passionate friendships too. Dance, as an hobby, helps in educational values which tend to surround discipline, responsibility, and respect. It is through these values that you nearly anything in the life which is possible. Learning to dance is exciting, worthwhile, and valuable. The lasting values of dance offer both immediate and long-term satisfaction. Thank you.
Under the mentorship of Dr. TPS for the international interaction, this video is made by me, Fadra Misma, from Kerala, studying in 10th grade, for taking the purpose why international exposure is important and how it will help us to grow.
Everyone, I am Bhagat Krishnan, studying in grade 9 Birla Public School, Qatar. In a family of 4, with a small sister, my father works as a sales assistant in Qatar Petroleum and my mom is a homemaker. I am a Malayali from the land of backwaters and Venice of the East, Alappuzha, Kerala. I am greatly indebted to Dr. T.P. Shashan, an Indian. So, in respect with learning about my language, traditions and culture, it is necessary that as an Indian, I take efforts to learn and experience the diversities of the other 27 states. First, consider ourselves as citizens of the world and get the maximum exposure from varieties around the world. This comes with a bag of benefits too. Getting a new exposure restructures our mind horizons and completely changes our thoughts. It gives us an intuitive insights on morals, traditions, cultures, and what's good and bad. And most importantly, it helps us to socialize and understand people from all backgrounds, irrespective of their caste, color, creed, or gender. Thank you. We all have heard of the phrase, a picture speaks 1,000 words. Well, I believe that photography is the art of conveying those stories and emotions through pictures, and a good image will feel magical and living. As an amateur, I still have a long way to go in this field, and I keep exploring and knowing it more each day. With very limited resources, I try utilizing them to the fullest, along with nourishing the many ideas that occur to me. A good photograph can be taken at its best when there is substance to it. I have found much substance for my photos in my native country, that is India. Itself with a wide and diverse species, traditions, and culture, opportunities for a good picture is virtually endless. No matter if you're looking for wildlife, candids, or an aesthetic photo, Indian environment will not fail to please you. This immense chance, combined with a creative mind and a basic camera, can sure make wonders. Thank you.
Namaskaram everybody, I'm Vaishnavi from Hyderabad, Telangana, a South Indian state. I have completed my BSc in Maths, Physics and Chemistry from St. Francis College for Women, Hyderabad. I would like to pursue my Masters in Physics. So I have learned Bharatanatyam, one of the classical dance forms of India, which originated in the state of Tamil Nadu, which lies on the southernmost end of India. I am also currently learning Carnatic music, one of the classical music forms of India. And I also paint and draw, and I would like to share with all of you our Indian culture through these paintings, my songs, and the dance form that I've learned.
गीता भगवद्गीता पार्थसारथि पाडिन गीता नीति तत्वमु तेलिपे गीता नीडनिच्चिन गोकुल गीता नीति तत्वमु तेलिपे गीता नीडनिच्चिन गोकुल गीता गीत गीता भगवद्गीता पार्थसारथि पाडिन गीता
സ്ഥലത്ത് വിള നശിപ്പിക്കാൻ വരുന്ന പന്നികൾ തന്നെ തെയ്യമായി മാറിയ കാഴ്ചയുണ്ട്.
വിളികേട്ടുണരുന്നു കോലങ്ങൾ മാല കെട്ടി പൊന്നും ചാമുണ്ടിപ്പൂമാലക്കാവ് ആയിരം ചെണ്ടയും പന്തവും പന്തലും ഞാനും ഞങ്ങളും കൂരെ കൂക്കിരിക്കുഞ്ഞുണരുമ്പോൾ മലയെത്തി പെണ്ണിന്റെ നിറകണ്ണു കണ്ട് അമ്മയെ കണ്ട് വലത്തോട്ടു നീന്തും പുഴയിൽ തിളച്ചു ചാമുണ്ടി താളമീറ്റും ഓമരങ്ങളെയുടറിയല്ലോ നാലുറഞ്ഞു തീത്തുള്ളി തീച്ചാമുണ്ടി
കണ്ടില്ലേ